Hello everyone, it's Chital and I'm here to share my first TT project for this month for my style stamps, and I used this beautiful stamp set here. It's called Fly High and it will be released this month. And what I created is of course an art journal layout because when I saw the stamp set and when I saw these butterflies, I thought I have to do a layout first. So let me just share what I created. So this is my layout that I did, and I used my smaller 5x7 art journal for this, and I used all the butterflies in the stamp set, the outlined ones as well as the solid ones and the smaller one here. So let me just walk you through my layout. So I'll start with the background. So for the background, I used these three Delusions ink colors in crushed grape and calypso teal and dirty martini. So I used these sprays and I used a piece of cut and dry foam that I snipped out of the whole sheet, and you can see the colors here. So what you do is you spray the colors on here on this cut and dry foam, and then when you press your stamp against it and stamp it on the page, you get this variegated look of the stamp when it goes from a single color to another one. So it starts with the teal, goes to crushed grape, and then to the dirty martini, the green color in there. And so I made so many of these from one sheet of cut and dry foam. I just had it in my stash and I never used it, so I thought I would just use it because Diane Reevely has her Dilution ink pads out, and I did buy two of them and they are both filled with other colors. So the thing that I noticed with them is every time you use them you need to add ink on them. They are not airtight, so I thought this is a better idea to not, if you don't want to buy an ink pad, so you can use the cut and dry foam, and you can have so many. So I have so many pieces like this now, and I can color them in any combination I want. And the stamp that I used for that is this alphabet stamp here from this set. It's basic backgrounds. And then for the flowers down here, I used this stamp here. It's called Background Love, again from the Dilutions line, and I stamped the flowers in a row just to give it a continuity. And then I used my Dilution ink colors again in Pure Sunshine and Funky Fuchsia, and I fill up my water brushes with these inks, and it was so easy to color in the flowers, and they just turn out beautiful. So I'm collecting these water brushes slowly. And then for the stems here, I used another set from Dilutions, and it's called In Betweenies, and I used this border stamp here. And for the circles up there on the stems, I used this stamp set. It's called Dreamy and it's by Greeting Farm, and I used these two circles here. So this was my background, and then on my stamped images, the flowers that I added here are some paper flowers from my stash, and I added some brads in their center, and I just adhered the flowers flat on my stamped images. And then I added some burlap down here. And now for the fun part, the butterflies. I stamped the butterflies on this paper line here by Doodlebug. It's the new springtime collection, and I used the solid colors in here in the paper pad. It is such a fun paper collection. I had so much fun using it. So I paper pieced the butterflies. I fussy cut them out and I just randomly placed them. And for these butterflies up here, what I did was I added some dimension to them. So they are stamped thrice. So the first step is I stamped it directly on this journal page, and then the second one is on vellum, and I adhered them by using the pop dots under them, and the third one is on the paper pad, the doodlebug paper, and then I fussy cut them out. So twice, so one on vellum and one on this paper here. And I did add some pearls here on the butterflies. These pearls Nicole sent me. This is from my DT package. And then I added dimension to all of the butterflies up here. So, and then I stamped these tiny butterflies again from the stamp set. It's right here. And again, so this is just adhered flat to the page. And then for the sentiment, I used this fly as high as the sky, and I stamped it in Versa fine ink, and I clear heat embossed it. And I just stamped it on again the same paper, and then I just cut around it. So it's this sentiment here in the stamp set, such an inspiring sentiment. So this is the sentiment that inspired the whole page layout. It was so much fun, and I think by far this is my favorite page out of my whole journal. And then these solid butterflies again are from the same stamp set here. So I used both of these, and I stamped them randomly all across the page. And I did add some dilution in Pure Sunshine again from my brush, and I painted across the page just to, you know, give it a more look that it I thought it would just bring it all together, but that wasn't enough, so I added some rickrack ribbon. And these corner dies here are these cherry lin dies. It's the lace corner Deco G, and I used this third one here, and that's how they look at the back. And I used those on the four corners, and then I added, so I inked the edges of the whole page using my Prima chalk ink in black. And then I added this distress stain in Seedless Preserves, again from my DT package, on the chalked border. So I added this on top of it, and I did add the stain using a blending tool to different places on the page, as you can see right here, just to give it that distress feel. So that's how my page turned out, and I just love this set here. So it's just too cute to use, so I think this is just it turned out really pretty. So let me know what you all think about the page. Like or comment below if you like, and as always I will have the link to Nicole's My Style Stamps Facebook page and her store down in my description box. So head on over to her Facebook page and you'll be updated on the release dates and everything. And until next time, thanks for watching everyone. Bye now.